What I want you all to know is that wherever you're at right now, whatever position you're at, wherever you're at in your journey, you're meant to be where you are your whole entire life. Everything you've been doing, everything you've been through, everything you've learned, every mistake you've made, every time you got screwed over, learn to enjoy the ride, baby. This is how long you've been preparing to be where you are now, right? You might be at a point right now of going, I have no idea how I'm going to get to the next step. I've got nothing, I've got no crew, I've got no this. You, first of all, need the desire to go and do something. The second thing you need to do is have the absolute, complete and utter committed stubbornness that only entrepreneurs are psychotic to have, of refusing to quit. Now, what we do in business is notice when there are certain things that we're doing that are not getting results, that perhaps need adjusting and the plan needs moving. But what we don't ever do is say, this is rubbish, or I give up. None of it's working. Everything is stuffed. This is just rubbish. And we can allow ourselves to have these moments where we lay on the floor and we have a little cry, because sometimes life does suck. And we reevaluate what made us fall down here. What was it that caused this? What can I do now with what I know? Who and what resources do I have around me to help with the next step? Because I was in exactly this situation. So I need you all to know that I don't care what you haven't got, because what we care about is what we do have. And some of that requires complete and utter insanity, right? But it basically is determination. If you are willing to ask yourself, how much do I want this? How much do I want this dream of mine that seems impossible, that I have no idea how I'm going to get to? It takes simple determination and using what you do have. And I am not going to stand here at all and tell you that this stuff happens easily. I'm not going to tell you this happens overnight. What you're about to embark on, for those of you that are beginning, this is a minimum of a 2-year journey before you will see likely any results at all. And I don't want to put you off or scare you. I want to tell you the truth, right? This is really hard. And out of those people, as I said, the 95% that don't make it, that small percent, that 5% that do, are the ones that every time they fell down, they got back up. They put the shoes on, they brushed their hair, and they went out and knocked on doors. They picked up the phone, they sent the email, they made the post, they created the video, they came and stood on a seat with their legs shaking and their voice trembling and them tripping over their own words, right? We've all been there.